America gave the world some of the rarest dog breeds on the planet, and you've probably never heard of a single one of them. Here are 6. Number 6. The Treeing Tennessee Brindle. This is a true American original. A tiger-striped hunting dog, brown-coated and streaked with black, bred to chase game up a tree and then sing about it from the bottom. Males stand up to 24 inches at the shoulder and top out around 50 pounds. And the breed only exists because of one determined man, a reverend named Earl Phillips, who wrote a hunting dog column back in the early 1960s and became fascinated by these rare brindle curs. In 1967, he tracked down their scattered owners from between the Ozarks and the Appalachians and formed an entire association just to preserve them. Their records have been kept by the American Kennel Club's Foundation Stock Service since 1995, but they've never gone mainstream. Breeders prize the way they hunt, open trailers with a changeover at the tree, in the language of the standard, finishing on a coarse, chopping bark. Today, they're still so rare that most Americans will never see one in person. Number 5. The American Leopard Hound. And yes, that spotted, marbled leopard coat is exactly where the name comes from. These dogs show up in merle, blue, red, brindle, and black, with eyes that can be brown, amber, or even ice blue. They stand up to 27 inches tall and can hit 75 pounds. But here's the wild part. The breed is believed to trace back to dogs brought over by Spanish conquistadors, later used by American settlers to hunt bear across rough country. That makes it one of the oldest treehound breeds on the entire continent. And yet, it wasn't officially given the name American Leopard Hound until 2008. It was first recognized by the United Kennel Club back in 1998 under the name Leopard Cur, and only entered the American Kennel Club's Foundation program in 2012. These are serious working dogs too. They'll bark to guard the whole homestead, and they'll happily climb a tree to chase down whatever they're hunting. Sir, the dog is older than the paperwork. Quick breather in the kennel? Taking a quick pause to check out some patriotic pets on our Instagram, linked in the bio. Number 4. The Boykin Spaniel, South Carolina's official state dog, and living proof that legends can start small. Around the year 1900, a little stray spaniel wandered up to a banker outside a church in Spartanburg, South Carolina. The banker took him in, named him Dumpy, and eventually shipped him off to his hunting partner, a man named Whit Boykin, who turned that single stray into an entire breed. Boykins are compact, about 30 to 40 pounds, rich chocolate brown, with warm amber eyes, and absolutely relentless in a duck swamp or a turkey wood. South Carolina loves them so much that it declared September 1st Boykin Spaniel Day. They were deliberately kept small for a reason, small enough to ride along in a little boat through the watery river swamps without tipping it over. Locals still lovingly call them the little brown dog, and the Boykin holds a rare distinction. It's one of only 2 American breeds named after the family that created it. Not bad for a dog that started life as a stray named Dumpy. Number 3. The Mountain Cur. This is the frontier dog, the rugged, all-purpose working breed that literally helped settlers survive. For nearly 200 years, families across Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, and Ohio depended on these dogs to tree squirrels, bay up wild boar, guard the homestead, and help put meat and pelts on the table. They're built for it, 30 to 60 pounds of pure work ethic, and versatile enough to switch from treeing a squirrel to swimming across a creek without missing a beat. But here's the heartbreaking twist. When World War II pulled those farming families off the land and into the factories, the mountain cur very nearly vanished with them. By the end of the 1940s, it was almost gone. The breed only survived because 4 men from Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee banded together in the 1950s and refused to let it die out. Their names deserve to be remembered: Hugh Stevens and Woody Huntsman of Kentucky, Carl McConnell of Virginia, and Dewey Ledbetter of Tennessee, who founded the original Mountain Cur Breeders Association and rebuilt the breed almost from scratch. Even now, the Mountain Cur is a worker, not a couch dog. Give one a job and it's happy. Leave it bored and it'll let you know. Number 2. The Chinook. And this one didn't just come close to disappearing. It stared extinction dead in the eye. The Chinook is a sled dog, tawny, honey gold, and powerful, standing up to 27 inches tall. and it's the official state dog of New Hampshire. Incredibly, the entire breed traces back to a single animal. One male, born in 1917, actually named Chinook, owned by an explorer named Arthur Walden, who drove his dog teams all the way to Antarctica on Admiral Byrd's famous expedition. But after the breed's last major keeper died in 1963, the numbers went into free fall. And by 1981, there were just 11 breedable Chinooks left in the entire world. 11. The whole breed was on life support, until a small group of dedicated breeders in Maine, Ohio, and California divided up the survivors and dragged the Chinook back from the edge of oblivion. It was once so scarce, it got a reputation as one of the rarest dog breeds in the world. Even today, only around 800 exist, with roughly 100 puppies born worldwide each year. And despite the dramatic history, the Chinook is famously gentle, patient, and devoted to children. A genuine family dog, wrapped in the body of an Arctic sled dog. And real quick, hit that subscribe button. Because if you don't, I'm sending all 11 of those Chinooks to move onto your couch, permanently. Your call. And number 1, the strangest of them all, the Carolina dog, better known as the American dingo. Because yes, America has its own wild dingo, and it's been hiding in plain sight this whole time, out in the pine forests and cypress swamps of the Deep South. For decades, these yellow fox-eared dogs roamed free and completely overlooked, until a scientist named Dr. I. Lair Brisbane spotted them living wild and realized he wasn't looking at runaway strays at all. He was looking at a primitive, ancient breed. They've got tall, swiveling, radar dish ears, a distinctive fishhook tail, and DNA that links them all the way back to ancient dogs of East Asia that may have crossed into America thousands of years ago. They stand around 18 to 24 inches tall. That's roughly 40 to 50 pounds of lean, living history trotting through the swamp. Built for the southern heat, they've got short, smart coats and that Spitz-like, fox-like face that makes them look far more like a wild animal than a family pet. And here's the kicker: despite the name, the Carolina dog isn't the official state dog of either Carolina. That honor goes to the Plot Hound and the Boykin. These are true pack animals with wild instincts intact. They dig distinctive little snout pits in the dirt, and they were actually documented in American dog publications as far back as the 1920s, before anyone realized what they were. Today they're recognized by a couple of smaller kennel clubs, and, like several dogs on this list, are working their way through the American Kennel Club's foundation program. So there you have it. 6 rare American breeds, from a tiger-striped tree dog to a wild swamp dingo, each one shaped by the land, the work, and the people who needed them. And each one a piece of this country's history walking around on 4 legs. Which of these had you never heard of before today? And which one is your favorite? Or did we leave one off the list? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. The American dingo is watching, and it knows where you live. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.